Hi, Ed Diaz here. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the arpeggios that are offered inside the Roland FANTOM-0. All right, let's get started. So let's take a look at the arpeggios that are offered inside the FANTOM-0. There's quite a few. So once again, I'm going to start off. I'm going to go ahead and press single tone and make sure temporarily clear out the scene that's there. And I'm going to go ahead and press Arpeggio, which is right here on the left side of the keyboard. Press that, it's going to pop open, and we're going to see these screens. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these. So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and press Enter, since that is highlighted, and it's going to give me the style of arpeggios. And there's a whole bunch, and we're going to go through them in a second. I can also go ahead and tell that arpeggio whether I want it to hold or not hold. So I can go ahead and move around if I wanted to. Take a look at that. Variation within each arpeggio, there is a certain amount of variations within them. So just the first arpeggio you hear, the variation, that's not the only way it can be played. There's other variations usually within there, so I encourage you to explore them. The motif is a musical motif, and it tells how we want it to play. Do we want it to play up, down, up, glissando, nodo, a lot of the different things, phrase, a lot of choices, and this is all within the same arpeggio in here. All right, great. Keyboard velocity, I think that makes sense, whether we wanted to have our real keyboard velocity, which is how hard we hit the keys, it's going to react to that, or we have a specific keyboard velocity where we want to keep it at. That's what we can do there. Octave range, now how far that we want it to go up, and we can go or down, and we can have it go up +3 or down +3. So that really changes, and it doesn't so much to apply to all of the different type of motifs that are played with the arpeggio, so you just kind of have to experiment with that. Oops, right there. We'll fix that. Now we can go over to accent range. If we wanted to have an accent, we can adjust that. Once again, pop it open so we can see. Shuffle, if you want to have any kind of shuffle, or swing, as you guys like to call it. You can have some swing in there, and then we can have that shuffle resolution. So that shuffle rate and this shuffle resolution will work together there, or your swing, if you want to think of it that way. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of these different arpeggios that are in here for us. So I'm going to go ahead and choose, let's go ahead and choose this note value. Let's just start here and see what happens. Okay, we're going to take a look about, 4 or 5 of these. I have it on. I'm going to press one note, and let's see what we hear. Okay, let's go ahead and play a chord. Let's turn on hold. See what we hear. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's turn off hold. Okay, let's go ahead and choose a variation. That was the 4th variation. Pop it open. Looks like I get 12 variations. Check this out. So let's go in the most basic and see what that sounds like. That could be cool. Let's go. We were listening to 4. Let's hear what 6 sounds like. All right. Let's go right for 10. I'm not even sure what's going to happen here. Let's take a listen. Not what I expected. I thought I was going to just be super fast, but it was very, I like that rhythmic. Let's go back to 9. Take a listen. Yeah. So that's pretty cool right there. Just all those variations. We just took a listen to a couple. Let's go ahead and exit right there, and let's check out a motif. So right now it was going up. Let's see what happens when it goes down. Let's go ahead and see random, see what happens. Let's see glissando. Very interesting. Let's take a look at this one. Chord. I'll keep keyboard velocity. I'm going to keep it there at the real velocity. Let's see what range does. Let's go up 2 octaves and see what happens. Maybe 1 octave. Okay, let's go down. Let's see what happens. Maybe down 1 octave. Let's do down 2 octaves again, but I'm going to move up an octave. So as you can see, just with this one that we chose, the note value, we got a lot of interesting sounds out of that one.